Welcome to the meditation. Find a comfortable spot, sitting or lying down, and close your eyes. You will find it very easy to listen to my voice, and you will find yourself feeling more and more calm with each word and with each sentence. Close your eyes and feel them close softly, calmly. You begin to feel a warmth in your forehead, a calm, heavy, numb sort of feeling. It'll feel like a band around your forehead, a relaxed, calm feeling. And you feel it flow down around your eyes and into your cheeks, calm, heavy, numb. And then this feeling begins to move into your jaw and around your teeth. A calm, heavy, warm feeling, like warm water flowing. You feel this feeling flow into your chin and down into your neck. Heaviness, a warmth. It's very pleasing. And the more you feel it, the more you want to feel it again. A warm, heavy, loving feeling of calm and peace. And this feeling begins to flow into your shoulders and down into your arms. And you feel it building in your elbows and then slipping into the lower parts of your arms and into your wrists. And you feel this warmth, heavy numbness begin to flow into your fingers, one at a time, growing heavy, almost feeling like they're independent of each other. Warm, heavy, numb fingers. You begin to feel this feeling crawl back up your arm, into the upper arms, and then slide into your torso, into your chest, your stomach. You can feel all your organs relax, calm, relaxed. And this warmth falls down into your hips, into your thighs. Warm, heavy, numb, calming feeling. And you feel it build into your knees and then slip into the calves. A heaviness, like warm mud, flowing through. And you feel this feeling flow into your ankles, a calm, loving feeling. And it flows into the bottoms of your feet, along the sides, and finally into your toes, one at a time. And they begin to feel as if they're independent of each other. Warm, comfortable, heavy, numb feet. So I'd like you to imagine a blackboard in your mind's eye for a moment. And on this blackboard, in a few minutes, we're going to write the numbers 5 to 1. And as you wipe each number off, you will grow deeper and calmer than you ever were before. Twice as calm as you were before, each time. So again, I would like you to imagine your blackboard. And on this blackboard, write the number 5. And now wipe it off. And feel the calmness spread over you. Twice as calm as you were before. Twice as calm as you were before. And now imagine your blackboard. And write the number 4. And then clean it off. And feel the calmness spread over you. Twice as calm as you were before. Twice as calm as you were before. And now imagine your blackboard. And write the number 3. And then wipe it off. And then feel the calm spread over you. Twice as calm as you were before. Twice as calm as you were before. And now imagine your blackboard. And write the number 2. And then wash the 2 off. And feel the calm spread over you. Twice as calm as you were before. Twice as calm as you were before. And now imagine your blackboard. And I would like you to write the number 1. And then wipe this off. And feel the calm spread over you. Twice as calm as you were before. Twice as calm as you were before. Feel the calmness build all around you. Get heavier and heavier with each breath. Until finally you are settled and relaxed and ready to begin your meditation. For thousands of years, we have searched for food. For millions of years, we have searched for food. And for most of those years, we searched for virtually anything we could eat so that we could continue on living day to day. And by speaking about this, I'm talking about our evolutionary history. All the animals that make up our DNA, all the events that were seen over the millions and millions of years. Searching for food was a primary one. At that time, we would search for food and be happy each time that we found it, and we would eat it. So there was a reward, a little twinkle in the mind when food was found. And then we moved on to search again. We didn't really care what we ate so long as we found food. And that twinkle fired off. And our bellies were full and we continued on searching on our path. As a human, we had a collision one day. The collision with self-awareness, where boom, all of a sudden we could see ourselves. And we could see ourselves doing things. Our imagination grew. For this reason, we began to watch the activity of eating. And we began to notice that certain things we liked better than other things. We liked sweet, we liked salty, we liked fatty. And so, now that we knew this about ourselves, we began to aim in a slightly different way. We began to choose sweet things and salty things and fatty things as the centers of our choices so that we could become happier more often, all the time if possible. This is natural, but this is the natural collision of self-awareness, examination, choices, and our understanding of food that came from being an animal so many millions of years ago. At that time, the center of our choice was always simply finding food that would help us live on to the next day. So food was a fuel. Some of that fuel did taste good. Some of it did taste very poorly. And yet we were happy to see it each time, because without any food we would not survive. So really, our relationship with food over so many millions of years did not have any relationship to taste, other than we did notice that it did taste good. But that our relationship was solely one of usefulness, of moving us further on in our life, and was not the result of choosing flavor. This relationship accounts for 99% of the animal's relationship with food today. Only mankind has varied because of self-awareness, where now he is able to look, he is able to examine how he feels, he is able to make a choice and narrow his field of food to searching for only what he truly likes to eat. But in doing this, in narrowing this, he now has food that he loves and food that he no longer loves. So his food life has now become conflicted because he has narrowed his love of food to only those things that taste good. And he has left the whole purpose of food behind, of choosing it for a form of fuel. So this is the mind that we're watching. This is the mind that we're seeing. It is natural for the mind that thinks this way to want to have chips, to want to have donuts, to want to have ice cream, to want to have all these types of things. And we can allow it to say those things. We can allow it to want those things because these are yesterday's loves. These are the way we thought yesterday. But today we know that this is simply coming from a push from the left or a push from the right, moving us into a way of understanding food that is not from our past, really. It is simply the collision of searching with self-awareness. So we let these thoughts go. As they come up, we let them go and say, this is just our natural thought at this time in our understanding, in this time of our evolution, to want these things more than we should. But really, we know deep down that food, the purpose of food is to be a fuel only, to provide days of life, days of strength, and to grow in joyfulness over these, and not simply the taste of the things that we're putting in our mouth. So for this reason, we let go of our desire to move towards sugar. We let go of our desire to move towards fats and salts, knowing that this is simply a natural push like the wind. But that truthfully, for millions and millions of years, our need for food was not based on these things. It was based on health. It was based on getting strength and life. And for this reason, 99% of our DNA already understands this as well. So we're not in an argument with ourselves. We're simply looking at the way the mind sees things in a new way and realizing that really, this way is not all that healthy for us and not all that great for us, and that we should just let it go. So now I want you to imagine it as a balloon. All these thoughts, all these desires, for these things that are no longer healthy for us. And I want you just to let that balloon blow. Let it go. Watch the wind pick up. Blow it away further and further away until finally it has disappeared from sight. I would like you to imagine your blackboard again. In a few moments, we will be writing the numbers 3 to 1 on this blackboard. And as each number is wiped away, you will grow stronger, more awake, happy, and calm with each number as it disappears. So I want you to imagine your blackboard. And on this blackboard, write the number 3 and erase. And feel yourself becoming more awake, more happy and calm with each number as it disappears. And imagine your blackboard again. And on this blackboard, write the number 2 and erase. And feel yourself becoming more awake, more happy, relaxed, and calm with each number as it disappears. And imagine your blackboard. And again, write the number 1 and wipe this off. And feel yourself fully awake, calm, relaxed, and happier than you've ever been.